We are doing Detroit Lions versus Green Bay Packers analysis, breakdown, and prediction. That's what this video is all about. We're going to do Lions offense versus Green Bay Packers defense. Green Bay Packers defense versus Lions offense. Go over the stats and give you an idea of how potentially this game could play out. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of misery, disappointment, anger, frustration, sadness, and you get a funny, sick feeling in your pants that, I love that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you could be happy with sadness. Also, take that like button with you and let that bad boy get sad. Let's get into today's Lions versus Green Bay Packers breakdown. Coming into this game, the Lions are back on Fox. Fox broadcast is going to have this game, not CBS the last 2 weeks, and that's a good thing. I prefer Fox. They do a better performance on game day, in my opinion. Lions are underdogs at 3.5. Of course, Green Bay is favorites in this game at -3.5. The over and under is 49.5 points. That is interesting. Also, you look at the Detroit Lions, they're coming into this game with 1 win, 6 losses, scoring offense 24.7 points per game. That's 9th in the NFL. But their scoring defense is booty cheeks at 32.1 points per game. That's last in the NFL at 32. The record for Green Bay, shockingly, is 3 wins, 5 losses. Not used to this for the Packers. Scoring offense, 18.1 points per game. That's 26th in the NFL. Scoring defense, they allow 21.6 points per game. That's 16th in the National Football League. You need to go to chessboards.com/LionsBet because I think the Lions are going to cover in this game. Right now, it's -3.5. I think the Lions are going to be able to cover that point spread. You'll see in this video why I believe that. So go to chessboards.com/LionsBet. That is BetUS. Put in the promo code Lions125 and you get a 125% deposit bonus. It's an easy way to make a little bit of money, and you have better odds than a lottery scratch-off ticket. Then go into a casino. Also, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button, folks. It is a proven statistical fact. When my video gets 300 likes on a breakdown, the Lions win the game. Got to do it. If you want the Lions to win, smash that like button. Let's go ahead and look at what the Packers have done so far this season to give you an idea what potentially could happen. First off, week 1, they got smashed by the NFC North leading Minnesota Vikings of a score of 7 points. They only scored to the Vikings scoring 23. But then they went on a little bit of a win streak here against the Chicago Bears, beating them 27-10. Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago, apparently. Week 3, they beat Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in an odd-scoring game of 14-12. Then they beat the New England Patriots, who the Lions lost to, a score of 27-24. Then they went on their losing streak against the Giants, who are a damn good football team right now, losing 22-27. They faced the other New York team, losing 10-27. Again, they're another good coach football team there. They lost against the team who the Lions beat in the Washington Commanders, 21-23, and then they got smacked around by one of the best teams in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills, with a score of 17-27. A mixed bag here, but what we're seeing is the Green Bay Packers are not the same team that we're used to seeing. So if you're new to this channel, you're just used to Aaron Rodgers just beating the hell out of the Detroit Lions. That's not the case this season. It's not the case of them just beating all their teams as well. What are the Lions' injuries looking like? Well, they're getting healthier each week. Damn good thing, because we need all the help we can get. Jerry Jacobs, he's been extremely limited the last 2 games. He should get more snap count in this game. Obviously, the Detroit Lions fired Aubrey Pleasant, the secondary's coach. We'll see how the configure is there, but if we get Jerry Jacobs, he's better than Amon-Ra right now. Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to go in this game. He's been dealing with an ankle injury for a while, but he's getting better each game, and he should be playing against the Green Bay Packers. DeAndre Swift dealing with an issue of shoulder and ankle injury. He's been limited this past game, and I expect him to be limited snap count again. I don't know the full extent of how much he's going to play, but he should play, at least be a decoy. Josh Reynolds been dealing with an injury, should be good to go in this game. Charles Harris, good chance he's not playing in this game at all. Other players, we're just going to have to wait till the injury report by the end of the week to get an idea who's in and who's out. But these are the main guys we need to focus on in this game. Who do you got winning this game, folks? It's going to be the pinned comment for this video. If you have the Detroit Lions winning, under the pinned comment, put DET for the Detroit Lions to pull an upset. Or do you got the Green Bay Packers winning this game? Put GB if you got the Green Bay Packers winning this game. That's the pinned comment for this video. Let's do the matchup here. The Detroit Lions offense right now scoring 24.7 points per game. That's 9th in the NFL. Points allowed for Green Bay, 21.6, 16th in the NFL. So I think the Detroit Lions will get a little bit over what Green Bay allows. Not sure if they'll get to that average of 24. Total yards per game, the Lions are killing it with 39, 394.9 yards. That's 4th in the NFL. But yards allowed per game for Packers defense, is 316. They're damn good, 8th in the NFL. Passing yards per game, Lions are pretty good there, 7th in the NFL with 258.8. But man, Green Bay is good pass defense. They only allow 174.81. That's second best in the NFL. It's going to be hard. Here's the mismatch. Lions rushing yards per game is 136.6, 10th in the NFL. And the rushing yards per game against Green Bay is 141.33, 29th in the NFL. You know what this means, folks? Lions run the effing football in this game and stick to it. That's what that means. Turnovers. Lions are booty cheeks with -5, 29th in the NFL. Now, Green Bay's not that great either. Their turnovers is -3, 23rd in the league. Let's switch it over here to the Lions defense. They are absolutely bad, and we're sour about it. Points allowed per game, 32.1. That's 32nd in the NFL. But points per game for Packers offense is not that great. 18.1, 26 in the NFL. Yards allowed per game, 421.3. Insane amount. And that's obviously last in the NFL. Total yards per game for the offense of Green Bay, that's 339.9. I think they're going to get some yards in this game. I think they'll be above that. Passing yards per game, 266.4. That's 27th in the NFL. Passing yards per game, they're not that great. Green Bay is at 217.4, 22nd. Rushing yards per game, Lions are 30th with 154. Rushing yards per game, they're a little bit above average at 15, 122.5. We look at the sack leaders for the Green Bay Packers here. Rashawn Gary is a monster. He's leading their team with 6 sacks. Lions offensive line got to prepare for him, or Jared Goff's going to be on the ground. Preston Smith doing pretty good there at 3.5. Kingsley, 2. Kenny Clark, 2. Jerron Reed, 1. What do we got to look for in this game? What are somewhat keys to victory? You heard me talk about it a little bit in this game, and we're going to get to that right now, though. But let's start with first, the Detroit Lions secondary needs to step up. Aubrey Pleasant fired. They have to step up in this game. We allow a lot of effing yards in the pass game. Green Bay is not a good passing offense. They're injured at wide receiver. Their wide receivers are booty cheeks. You cannot allow these guys to go ape on us. If so, what in the hell? You're never going to do anything. The Lions secondary must step up in this game. They have to. The Detroit Lions need to stop running back Aaron Jones. This is a big part of their offense, is running the football. Lions are butt cheeks stopping the run. You need to stop the run. If the Lions stop the run, the Lions win this game. I'm telling you that right now. We need to step up with Aidan Hutchinson, Pascal, Aleem McNeil, Cominsky. These guys got to stop Aaron Jones. Stop him. If you want to win, you stop this man immediately. That's what you do. If you allow him to run all over us, consistently get first down, and beat us down, Lions, we'll lose this game. Do I really even have to talk about this? The Detroit Lions got to score points in the second half. We've been terrible in the second half of games. Absolutely terrible. We're not scoring points in the second half. Past 3 games has been abysmal. It's been atrocious. I don't care how far we are in the first half. You have to score points in the second half. Ben Johnson come up with the game plan to get points scored. Because it's utterly ridiculous what is taking place right now on that front. If we don't score points, we lose. Second half adjustments, and that leads it right here. Our second half adjustments have been absolutely atrocious. Get it done. Dan Campbell, a big finger is pointing at you. And if we continue to have horrible second half adjustments offensively and defensively, everyone's looking at you at this point. If nothing is being changed and we continue to lose games in the second half, I don't know what else to say. I truly, truly don't. You got to make those adjustments. Lions need to stick to the run in this game. The Green Bay Packers are not good stopping the run. The Detroit Lions are good running the football. Don't think too hard of this game. Run the football, and run the effing football. If you run the football, the Lions have a chance to win. If you get away from it like we have been doing, the Lions lose. For my prediction here, unfortunately, I still have the Detroit Lions losing this game. But this is a 51-49 type of game here. I got the Packers winning 24-23 in a gut punch. I just still think the Lions are not a team that I can count on in the second half right now. I just can't do it. I just can't. And they got to prove it to me for the Lions to win this game. But they do have a shot for sure. Go ahead and follow me on all these social media sites. Lions Nation Unite, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm all there. All you got to do is follow me on that bad boy. With that said, folks, adios.